What up, what up, what up, what up? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Welcome back. Here we are once again, looking forward to another beautiful day. And we got a few watch list stocks. So for those of you tuning in on YouTube, remember to check out the disclaimer. Remember that day trading is, of course, a little risky. All right. So stay safe out there. Be careful. Take it slow if you're new to the game. And always look forward to managing risk. So I'm gonna write up the watch list here. There's a couple of them. We got a lot of cheaper stocks today. There's XHG. There's BLMZ. There's CRKN. There's JTAI. JTAI. And then lastly, is that it? Okay, that might be it. Actually, I think that's it. Okay. Is Beam still having trouble with his account? Watch list. Oh yeah, let me not forget to go live in here. All right. Good morning, guys. For those of you in the chat, what's up? What's up? Yeah, so I just posted the watch list there. And let me make sure to post it into the YouTube stream as well. My top three, I think, will be CRKN, BLMZ. I see XHG is selling off, so we'll see how that goes. So I'll start off here with BLMZ, which will be my main stock out of the list here today. Hoping that this one is a strong one. It's at a decent price at 140, so if it does give a move, perhaps 150, 175, and then break of two. All right. I'm going to clear up a couple of prior trend lines that are not as relevant. Screen recording, make sure it's turned on, screen recording. And we are looking good. Yeah, so pre-market highs clocking in at 143. Low of the pullback at VWAP, 127. The 200 EMA is at 195 on the daily. So again, that break of two level, if this happens to be strong, will definitely be worth watching. Other than that, there's resistance at 280 potentially, and then 336. We had a bit of a cluster going back to September 6th, 7th, and 8th. All right, that's BLMZ. It looks decent. Can we get over 150 and make our way up to $2? CRKN, checking out this one. It does look like it's pulling back a little bit. Maybe it's already done for the day. But we had after our highs all the way at 213. Since then, we've pulled back significantly. And looks like we're under a bit of duress here. Some stress. Looks like this one is maybe, I don't know. It's hard to say. Sometimes they still curl up. 166 by 147 here for the current range. CRKN pre-market highs at 213. That can definitely be the target here. Daily chart, not much between where we are now and that level of 213. So we'll see how it does. And then lastly, XHG for my third stock here. This one is up 36% with about 18 million shares of volume. Cheaper stock. It did pull back quite a bit. We just dropped off about 10 cents, which is pretty significant here for this type of stock. Anyhows, 30.80 for the highs and 23.30 for the lows here for the pullback. Recently, this stock was up there at $3 and it sold off. So it looks like we're getting that like dead cat kind of bounce here. And 76.52 for the 200 EMA. There are, so in terms of the, and we'll have to rotate here too. So in terms of the other stocks, just in case, again, JTAI maybe ends up being strong. This one's at 14 cents right now. Pre-market highs were at 19. Low of the pullback, 13.69. So again, I'll be looking for the uptrend, which is what I usually look for every day. 93.12 for the 200 on the daily. Other than that, 42 cents, a bit of a level to keep an eye on. On July 30th, we had 57 million shares of volume and a high point of 43.29. That will be a great target for a stock like this. I mean, it's pretty bullish. It would need like 100% move, really. But can we go from 19 at the pre-market highs up to, 38, 40? That would be a solid move, especially for us here in the community that love the cheaper stocks. So JTAI, we'll see how that does. And then lastly on this list, CNEY. CNEY, this one, 87 cents, the pre-market high. Low to pullback around 70 cents. Daily chart, there is a bit of a cluster here, but it looks like, the topping wicks that we had recently, 200 million shares on the 27th of September. High point there is at 127. So over $1, I wouldn't really expect too much resistance up until, that area. So hopefully this one can be strong, but we'll see. So with about a minute and 15 seconds to go, yesterday was my first red day of the month, although it was a solid day of action. Today we got to be a little bit more careful. After reviewing, we saw that we needed to be a little quicker to sell some trades and then get back in lower. There's this thing sometimes that I think about. If the setup, if the pullback entry is not really solid and ideal, if I'm not already watching the stock and have a great rhythm with it, I should not be holding any trade too high, too long, right? Got to be willing to cut the trade quickly, get back in lower, tight stops, get the move going up. So looking to make that adjustment today. Other than that, let's have some fun. Let's be disciplined. Let's be patient. Small size early for me here. This is in case, BLMZ is a little weaker. I don't take any real losses. For me, if I'm to start a day down like $100, 200, but $300, it's like, for me, that's like a scratch trade. So I don't mind giving it a chance early, but we need to see something here before I size up. And I don't mind big boy size on this cheap stock here if it's good. JG. Can we see over 50? If not, it might need to pull back below the level. There's 48. Seems stable so far. My level 2 is lagging. The bid and the ask price inverted there. ATWO. Looks like it's coming down. 35. And there's some lag here too. The double bottom, 34. Can we hold up? We held up the lows of 34. Will we get through 50? The halt up is at 58. Can we chase it down? $57 actually. You know what? Can we go? It's kind of like a high pullback, but we'll see. Maybe it does hold. I wanted lower, but sometimes you don't always get what you want. But we need to get over 55. What's the hold up? XHG seems to be doing all right. Maybe that might be the cheaper stock that ends up being strong today. The volume is decreasing here, so let's see. Can we get over 55? Here's 54. Is the breakout worth the trade? Maybe. Hmm. Great fill. Now it's a matter of the stock being strong here. I am tempted to buy more, but we're not going to be super aggressive here. We need to bounce. If not, looking to cut it. 39, 39, 39. Not seeing any green on the tape. Giving it a couple more seconds. Alright, cutting it. It's still a 1 cent above my stop, but there's like no buying here. So we'll keep it tight. Like below this level is where I'd like expect like a slingshot. I better not have stopped out too soon. XHG, how's this one doing? CRKN, not much. It looks like XHG is moving. I'm gonna do a quick rotation. CNY. Yeah, like we should have been back at like 45, 48. Oh, oh, okay. 32. 32, 30. This one just maybe slower and grindy. 32.50. Can we mark it in over 10,000? I'd have to check. I wouldn't be surprised if this candle ends up being a pullback candle, but we'll see. BLMZ is still holding up at 38, and there's a 70K bid. XHG seems a little grindy and slow here. DJT hitting the scans. Higher float, but moving up. XHG slowly moving. BLMZ, I am curious over 45 if it'll be strong here. It looks like there's a hidden seller. Okay. We got to break over 48 though. Scratch trades, BLMZ. Just kind of churning shares. XHG, it just, I think there's opportunity, but it's just so grindy and slow. And maybe that bigger pullback can hold up, but switching back to BLMZ. There was a hidden seller 45, but oh, and super big rejection. All okay. Well, that's never good. That's like the ultimate fake out right there. The halt down is at 28. Unbelievable, brother. CRKN, cheaper stock. I was looking at 45 for that dip. It's gonna just obliterate me there. CRKN over 62. Perhaps I'm out a little early right there, but okay. CRKN. $213 was the pre-market high. Just waiting patiently. I don't know what this 82 line is. From way back when. Can we get that lower dip? Only 75. It's a pretty tight pullback. Yay. I'll take the couple cents going up. The dip's not super decisive. Just a bit of churn. 5-minute candle is pretty young. I wouldn't expect to see a 5-minute pullback here though. Can we try for 90? Oh, Titanic. None of the stocks holding up. Brother. Not happy that I messed up 2 of those dips, but was looking for lower entries. This candle could still recover. I'm gonna give it a couple cents stop here, see if it does. There's 2 minutes, so if it is, in the next 20-30 seconds, we got to start to bust a move.
GMTA. GMTA.
It might just be coming down. We're not seeing enough buying. More greed, more. We should be seeing like 75 with little resistance. XHG back at the highs. $66 is the lows. We're testing the level here. As I asked myself, am I playing with fire here on this bear flag? I have a tight stop, but the stock could just teleport down, right? Which is always the risk. Alright, this is kind of dead. What else is moving? The LMZ in the depths. CNEY. Of course, 74. Can we retest? It's like there's the volume down there, it's just nothingness. And then it does curl. Taking the dip off the high of 76 and watching for the retest. Tight stop as usual. I'll have to use more size if I'm going to make any money. Okay. Can we remain strong though? Reduce the risk just a little bit. I want to see over 80 if possible. Five-minute candlestick is shaping up. Can we push through mid-70s?
GMT.
Well, right back down. XHG still looks like it's slow and grindy. CRKN, I mean, from 77, I'd expect over 80, but it looks like it's having some trouble. 68 pullback. The 5-minute candle now ending red, not looking as good. So we'd have to hope it holds up here again and then maybe tries one more time. But this is pretty slow day here compared to yesterday and even before. It seems like some people are having trouble. Thinkorswim. Alright, yeah, so I'm just on the sideline, slow day. You know, XHG, I can watch it again here. Maybe it opens up some more. Willing to re-average here. Come on down, come on down, come on down. It's a pretty tight pullback there. Well, I'm going to stop out too soon there for the third time today. It did feel kind of high versus our last resistance, so that's all right. And by feel, I mean level 2, right? We did have a bit of a stall out. Retested the lows, red printing, it did hold. Was looking for the lower entry, so stopped out on the retest. But also got the half-cent higher fill going in. We made a new high by 0.8 of a cent. And we're kind of back down. You do have to be careful of the spread. $35.80, 36. Okay. I might consider a breakout. What's it gonna be? What is it gonna be? Do I hear 39? Let's try again. I think we're still in the breakouts here if it holds up. Should try again, 39. Mm, perhaps just a little bit of resistance. I could watch 38.50, but it'll be a bit of an aggressive maneuver. I think I'm better off maybe just waiting because it's a little slow up here. And we haven't really pulled away versus the last breakout level. We're still like a cent or like 0.7 of a cent above. Highs are 38.70, a cent and some change, cent and a half. CRKN finally trying at 75 again after 10,000 years. This is a high consolidation and the candle on the 5 is about to close. Perhaps time to go short. No shares available. Let's see if this trade could have worked or if I would have been stopping out at 38.50. Would have been short maybe 37.60, 37.70. But can we see that flush out? I gotta increase my size. I'm gonna take the couple cents, half cents. 5-minute candle's pretty young, so CRKN flushing down at 76. 76 was the level I was interested in, so could have been long 73 and been stopping out of the depths. What? 35. I'm gonna keep the smaller size for now. The pullback here a little tricky to gauge. Bro, it's been yesterday's was way better than this so far, man. So slow today. Selling, keeping it tight. Trying again. Can we see 36? Tight stop. Actually, time. It's prime time. Candle's coming to an end in a minute. reducing the risk a little. I am willing to add back here, watching. If it doesn't hold here, then I'm stopping out the entire position. And it's going to the depths. $32.80, 32.33. It's quite 5-minute pullback. Trying one more time with a half position. $32.10, my stop, about 0.7 of a cent here. We still haven't bounced. Waiting. Can we at least see like 34.50 if this is to be anything of a bounce? The 5-minute setup could make sense here, but I mean, if it goes lower than this, then that's just, diabolical. $32.50, $32.40, $32.10. There's my stop. Oh, looks like it's going to the depths. Backside. We did have a red candle before, but it held up. This is the second one. Not holding up. VWAP all the way down here at 31. So quite the pullback here. What else is moving? I don't think anything else is moving. Maybe that's the day. CNEY. I'll check the chat to see if there's anything that I might have missed. JTAI. Another cheaper one. Volume seems to be decent. Oh, it's so slow. 1648 for high, slow the move. Or at least the beginning of the breakout over VWAP. Low if the move was down there 13. Ay, ay, ay. 1710. Oh, 1719 for highs. There's some sellers on the ask on as well on this one. Time 1940. Couple seconds left in the 5 minute candle. And we get something above $1 here. These cheaper stocks are very grindy. Ay, ay, ay. This momentum is putting me to sleep, brother. These type of markets are vacation markets, man. Oh, bigger bid is gonna jump in there. The yard fill. I try again. Oh, the high was only 18.19, but the 5 minute candle is in a bit of a tricky area. We kind of don't want the bigger pullback. There's a minute left in the candle. It might come down a bit. There's a seller at 1750 of big size. We'll see if it does get up there a little bit. It has to break that seller. 200K, about 200K. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna shut it down and come back later. JTAI, not super interested in it at this price. I really prefer the ones closer to $1, but I'm gonna shut it down and come back later. Red $500. Just waiting patiently for the next hot stock / hot cycle. Trading today is like just falling to sleep. I don't know. From start to finish, from the beginning of the day, CRKN, VLMZ, just nothing moving. Two cheaper stocks. BLMZ I thought had opportunities, but it sold off pretty early. From 150 down to 130, that big red candle that came. SRFM, Big Steve is mentioning. These spreads you got to be careful of. Yeah, I'm just gonna shut it down. All right. For those of you going the distance, continue to be disciplined, continue to be patient, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Slow day today. I would have considered this dip here at 14. Will it bounce? Can we at least see 25? There's 20, but can we see a little more? Yeah, that's gonna do it. So if you're going all the way till 4 p.m., stay safe, stay green. It's been a bit of a slow day today, not much to really talk about. Hopefully later in the day we can see some more opportunities. If not, tomorrow again. BURU. This one looks like continuation. Is there something here? Volume. Well, volume in the dumps. All right, that's gonna do it. Let me see if I missed any comments or anything. If any questions came. 2 red days in a row. Not good, brother. Not good. Yeah, not really seeing a ton of questions. But yeah, take care, guys. Stay safe. Stay green. When are we bringing the team house to Dubai? Honestly, if we have a great of enough of a host, like if there's somebody that like that lives there that can really show us the way. Honestly, we wouldn't mind. We're thinking the next one, maybe abroad. More than it's like 90% chance gonna be out of the country. We already visited all the, well, not let's not put it like that because this country's pretty big, and there's a lot of great stuff. But quote unquote, like the hot areas, New York, Florida, California. I guess Texas would be left. When people talk about the states, those are usually the states they're referring to, right? Usually nobody's gonna go to like, you know, I don't know, Montana or something like that. But you guys get what I'm trying to say. So maybe you know we're thinking maybe Spain, maybe Mexico. I don't know. Um, I mean I've been to Mexico. It's nice. I wouldn't mind seeing something new. So you know Dubai, Spain, England. You know who knows. We'll see. But yeah, take care. Stay safe. Stay green. Keep an eye out on the scans in case something hot hits. You know, it's been such an interesting market. Like this. I think since like June, we've hardly seen stocks like past 12 p.m. I mean, you know, like a sprinkle on random days, but last year I think almost like 70% of the times there's like a stock in after hour or let's say power hour or 2 p.m. These days it's like nothingness. Yeah, Thailand is also a possibility. We might go to Japan too because one of the guys are going and you know it's like it's kind of like an open invite. It's like, hey, whoever wants to come to experience this thing, you know, you can come. So Japan might happen at some point here too. There's been talks of like ski trips. We'll see. Right now, anything is a toss up. But if we do Spain or like Dubai, more than likely we're not going to be trading. More than likely, we might bring our setups for the sake of bringing our setups, but you know we're not going to be trading. Like Thailand is like 3 a.m. right now, right? 2 a.m. Go to the house on the island that Ross rented. Bro, why would I do that to myself? Ross went to Martyr's Vineyard, which is not too far from where I am right now. Is that New York or Boston actually? It might be Boston, like Massachusetts. I'm not even sure. I have no idea. I'd have to look. But Martyr's Vineyard is expensive though, for sure, right? When you go there, you got to be ready to spend it. If you want a bang for your buck, it's probably just best to go overseas to one of these other countries, the islands. But anyhow, before I start ranting for 2 hours, 3 hours, let me get the heck out of here. Hit that thumbs up. Man, I can't wait for more momentum. Hit that thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys later. Stay safe, stay green. Red 540 on the day.